know who Greg Schiano is? He used to be the head coach of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers 2 years ago. The Redskins, now he's Ohio State's defensive coordinator. And I knew him pretty well, and I would go down and watch his teams practice and lift. And if I can give you guys one message, this would be this, because it's one of the best things I've ever heard. He would say to me as we walked through the weight room, and you'd see people really working out hard. So if I'm looking at the three of you as a group, and you're working out hard, he'd say, Coach, see those three kids over there? They all got great personalities. So what do you mean by that, Coach? He goes, when you look at them, they work out real hard. They always do the right thing when you're looking at them. He says, but I don't like that type of kid. I go, well, what do you like? He goes, I like these three kids right here because they got great character. When I leave this room and I go behind and look through that glass, those three stop working out because I'm not looking. These three keep on working out. So who's going to be better in the long run? These three, right? Because I can't be there all the time. Coach can't be there all the time. Gary can't be here all the time. So what you're learning today in here, I might say you're doing a great job. You're down here, you're getting your hip exposed, your arms are coming through, your arms are at 90 degrees, you're doing a great job. When you leave here, what do you do to make yourself better?
Practice.
Correct. But Coach can't see that, can he? Either one of them. So, to me, when I say to you, wow, what's your name?
Chris.
Chris is a great guy. When I meet another coach and I say, but he's got great character as a person, as a human being, that goes a long way. You understand what I mean? There's so much that we could talk about besides getting into this part right here. You guys are young. You control where you want to go. You can control the direction that your life wants to go. Does that mean you're not going to hit a speed bump in life? You will. You're going to make mistakes at school. It's going to happen. You know what life is all about? How to correct the mistake that you just made. Do you learn from it? A person who is not real smart, not a person that doesn't do well in school, or does do well in school, it's a person that doesn't learn from the mistakes that they've made. I know moms, dads, aunts, uncles, grandparents, guardians, whoever takes care of you guys, you ask them, they've made mistakes in their lives, but somehow they corrected it to be who they are today. And that would be my hope for you guys. You do well in school, you hear it all the time, but you can't, as coach, you can't be a 400 hitter in baseball and have a great arm and go to the college that you want. You may get drafted, but you're not going to be able to go to the college of your choice unless you have good grades. I always say to my guys, make sure when you graduate high school that it's your choice to where you want to go to college. Don't let a college make the choice for you. We have an outstanding offensive lineman at our place. He could have gone almost anywhere in the country, but because of his grades, he got 2 offers. So whose choice was it? The college choice or his? It was a college choice. Division 1, but only 2. He would have had grades, he could have got anywhere in the country. And he just about made it. And maybe I can tell you his chances of probably graduating with a diploma are very slim. But where he's going to go, they'll use him for 4 years to play football. And when his eligibility's out, and he has a new hip later on in life like I do, and a new knee like I do, and you can't bend your arm like I do, he's not going to have an education. Where does he go? He can talk about the 4 years he played football forever, but how's he going to make a living to support his family? So point in fact, what are we getting at? How important is education? right? Now, we talked about you leaving here with great character and going home and practicing what you're learning here. When you get done with school, you're off for the summer. Does that mean that your mind should go on break for 2 months? I'm telling you, it's not a bunch of garbage, believe me. You should be reading any book reports that your teachers have told you please get done during the course of the summer that may not be mandatory, but they advise you should do. If you've learned a new type of math at the end of the year, your brain goes into slow mode for 2 months. You're going to have to relearn that all. It's going to take you 2 weeks next year. Keep up with it during the summer. Because don't you want to go back to school ahead of everybody else? If you start a baseball season, do you want to be in this cage swinging for 3 months before the season starts so you're ahead of everybody else? I know I would. So you want to do the same thing with your mind you do with your body. Some people get that confused. You see these great guys in the gym, they're big, they're strong, they can run. Odell Beckham's cousin, who is like just unbelievable, right? He never went to college. You know why? He never had grades. And now he's trying out for the NFL. Imagine what he could be as a human being first, and as an athlete second, if he would have done what he had to do, elementary, middle school, high school, and in college. He'd be in the NFL with his cousin. So, just do the right thing. Is it always, what's easier, to do a wrong thing or a right thing? Well, but there's a lot of times, in my opinion, it's a lot easier to do the wrong thing. It takes a big man, and it takes strength to do the right thing. In the cafeteria, when you see a kid being bullied, instead of bullying that kid because all your friends are, the right thing is to do what? Stop it. But that's harder to do than it is to go along with the flow. Right? Life is not easy. But the great thing about life is it's a challenge. If life was easy, why would you want to get up every day? To get up every day without a challenge is boring. I got a challenge every day. I got to do dishes, I got to do laundry, I hate it. But I do it. I shouldn't. I would be lying if I said I did it every day. We got the biggest walk-in closet in the United States. All the clothes are folded and they're right on the floor. They get to the closet eventually. Do the right thing. All right, Coach. What do you